This is lesson 4-4, functions using the graphing calculator. So this first slide is not something that you need to write, but it is probably important that your parents or guardians hear what I'm about to say in regards to the graphing calculator. So if you want to pause the video at this point to grab them and so that they can hear what I have to say, that would be beneficial. So the New York State Education Department requires the use of a graphing calculator on all mathematics exams, but in particular the Algebra 1 Regents exam. We, as I have in class, give you a graphing calculator during the exam if you choose not to use your own or if you don't have your own. The calculator that we will use in class and for the Regents is either the TI-84 Plus or the TI-84 CE. Both calculators have the same features so that there is no advantage or disadvantage to having either one. The only thing that's different about them is that the TI-84 CE has a color screen and is rechargeable, does not take batteries. Where the TI-84 Plus, you have to replace the batteries every time they run out. Even if you have used a CE in class, you may still get a plus for the Regents exam. I'll repeat, there is no advantage or disadvantage to having a plus or a CE. If you're going to purchase your own calculator, please understand that it is an investment for several years to come. If you're going to purchase one, I would highly recommend purchasing the CE because of the fact that it's rechargeable and you don't have to replace batteries. When you're using the calculator, you may not ask for help or how to do something with the calculator on any quizzes, tests, or the Regents. It becomes your responsibility to memorize all procedures that are given to you. Any questions that you have can always be asked in class or via email. Here's some examples of things you can do in the graphing calculator. These you want to write down. First, graphing functions in the calculator, we follow these steps. Number 1, you want to press y equals on the top row all the way to the left, as I'm circling right now. Next, type in your function. For x, or any other variable, you're going to have to use x in the graphing calculator. You can simply substitute any other variable in the given problem for x. When you're typing it in, the X button that you will use is right next to the green alpha button, as I'm circling right here. Press graph, which is on the top row all the way to the right after typing in your function. I've circled the graph button right now. Then your graph will appear on the screen. If you want to look at a table in the graphing calculator for any function, you'll do the same first two steps where you're pressing y equals and then typing in your function. Next, you'll press second, which is the blue button all the way to the left on the graphing calculator. Then press graph. You'll notice that the blue word above the word graph on the button is the word table. That way you will see your table. The table will appear, and then you can use your up and down arrows, which I've circled right here, to see any more or less values that you want. So suppose you don't want to go up by ones on the table. Maybe you want to go up by more or possibly less. Not a problem at all, as you can press y equals, type in the function again, press the second blue, which is the blue button, and the window button, which is TBLSET for table set. Table start is the value at which the table values will begin when your table comes up. This right here is delta TBL. Delta TBL shows your change in table. Basically, that means how much do you want to go up by? You can go up by ones, twos, fives, tens, or you can go up by 0.1, 0.5, 0.10, or 0.01. Anything you want to change it to, you're more than welcome to. We'll be doing those things as we move forward in the coming units. And as I said, both values can be changed to whatever you wish. We'll be doing some examples in class, but if you have any questions about what was said as far as these procedures go, please make sure you are emailing me or consulting me in class.